morning. Hopefully I can be heard. Yep, okay. Good morning. Sound check. Video check. Lights, camera, action. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tracy. But I don't have any tea. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Let's do that. Then I can make some tea real quick. Let me know if you're here, if you can hear me. I popped on a couple of minutes early. Uh-oh, that's okay. Do I have to put more water in here? There we go. Hot, yes. Okay. I need a cup of tea, a second cup of tea. All right, interesting evening I had last night. Why do I leave cabinets open? Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? How is everybody today? Um, my goodness. Sorry, I am here. I'm just rearranging a couple of things so I can get to my cameras. Had an interesting evening last night. Tried out a new local restaurant. Was super happy with that. Came home to some no power issues. That was not fun. So, but it is what it is. No power, no water, no whatever. um, so how is it? Is it cooler in North Carolina? Just a hair. It's not, I think it's supposed to cool down Saturday, which is good. So I will take it. I need a, uh-oh. Oh, I took all the, yeah, that's okay. This'll work. This'll work. Um, it should cool down this weekend. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? I will say if you've placed an order, I have caught up from this weekend. I have a little bit more to do. I'm going to answer some questions that I've gotten all week. First off, it's been a week. I mean, just barely. Hasn't been full week. I miss everybody. This space seems exceptionally quiet, which is tough for me because I love the hustle and bustle of having everybody in my space. This week I returned back to one of my local coffee, not one, my local coffee place. And what I was doing was doing some planning, and I stepped out of my car yesterday thinking I need some inspiration. Uh-oh, I just realized. Hold on. I just realized all my stuff is in the inside. So I gotta um sorry. I just realized my art journaling stuff is in the inside. Yes, you do. Good morning, Lisa. Um Virtually it's hard. Miss everybody. I know, so crazy how much it was such a connection. Okay, I really need to. Oh, here we go. Can you please bring me the bag that's sitting at the dining room table on the chair? Thank you. Otherwise, I have to run in the house. I forgot. Yesterday, I went to the local coffee shop. Sometimes stepping out of my space is kind of what's needed because then I have business things and computers. And so I just take a small bag of items, my 5 basic supplies in essence, and I step out of my space. And I did that yesterday. I was going to do that today. Remembered I had to be live. Plus, I was dealing with the electrical water issue last night, which I'm very thankful did not happen last weekend. Um, and I just went to the coffee shop. What was so fantastic is in Franklinton, where I live, they have planted sunflowers, and the first two had just sprouted or just, anyway. blossomed. Um, and so, saying pretty please. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I do too. We're going to kick it off. Good morning, Yvonne. The Earth says hello, and Ramona misses you. I miss you guys all as well. But anyway, I stepped out of my car yesterday, saw the sunflowers, stepped into the coffee shop, sat there with my computer, mapped everything out. Yes, we're going to do a challenge in September if I get my act together. I got it all mapped out yesterday. I'm really excited about that. I thought I would answer a few questions. Thank you very much. By the way, this is the bag. Um, yes, I had a camera stand with me yesterday. They know me now at the coffee shop, so for me to have a camera stand isn't that unusual. So I am going to take some supplies out of here just real quick. But really, if I take my 5 basic supplies with me, I can art anywhere I go. Tuesday, I'm flying to Orlando for 1 day. Well, actually, I'm going to fly into Orlando, get there in the evening, teach and demonstrate all day on Wednesday, fly back out Thursday morning. So it's a real quick. I've had a lot of people email me asking me if they could visit me in Orlando. It's not open to the public. I'm going and doing professional development at a school district. So it's not open to the public, but if you're a teacher and you happen to see me, that's awesome. I know I don't have any details. I just get sent there and I'll fly in, fly out. Then I will be home, and the following weekend, the following weekend or the following week, I fly to Oklahoma. That you can sign up for. I just don't know when the last day to sign up. Anyway, if you wanted to sign up, I'm teaching 2 classes. I think I leave on the 13th and come back the 16th. So that's a real quick turnaround. Somebody said, do you ever spend any extra days where you'd like to go sightseeing or we could visit or have lunch? The answer is this time I am literally flying in, flying out, just because I'm kind of busy here and this is where I choose to be. To answer the other question, coming off of the retreat from last weekend, that was Sunday. Am I going to do it again? The answer is yes. I've got a couple of dates pinpointed and I'm leaning toward the second or third. I think third weekend in October. So just stay tuned. I'll do the best to give heads up to that, and how you can be a part of it virtually or in person. Okay. I think virtually was fantastic. There's only so many butts I can put in here. Lisa with 2 S's says, I choose to be with you. Lisa, I'm looking at your seat. It's right here. I can see it. If you have placed an order with me, I am catching up. I am waiting for the image transfer kits to come in, so I'll send emails out. I have a stack of papers here that I plan on getting to this morning. It's funny, when I work in my studio and my office is in my home, I thought business is just this is my creative space, but it also is where I fill orders. And if there's orders to be filled, I make that a priority. I don't want people waiting for things. I do the best I can. There's a little delay in getting the image transfer kit, which is a little bit frustrating to me right now, because I think it got a little lost in the mail. So just thanks for being patient. My butt is needing to sit in that seat again. What's going to be so funny is, yes, having people again. So I will let everybody know we're just going to do a quick turnaround on things. And of course, changing up projects. And thank you, love my top. Thank you. I think that's it. Last night I did go into my town, had a lovely dinner, ate at a seafood restaurant. I don't eat seafood, but I had a lovely onion dip with caviar. I've never had caviar before, and I didn't know what I was eating, which was probably better, but I thought it was delicious. Um, the restaurant does smell like fish because they serve fish, but I had a beautiful roasted chicken. It was so delicious. I can't wait the other half for lunch today. It was just great. But then I came home to some issues at the house, and that wasn't fun. Um, all because yesterday I think we overused the well. The dog had showers, we had showers, refilled, like emptied the hot tub. We just surged the system, I guess. Anyway, I think that's all I need to catch up. The things that I did get in, a lot of people were wondering, my paintbrushes are back in stock, sets 1, 2, and 3. I can almost reach them here. I know I can reach one of them. They're all back in. Okay, the media paints are back in stock too. Maybe I can, the media paints, if I move my camera a little bit over, you might be able to see those. I do sell the media paints. I don't sell the other paints. Those are back in stock as well. So those are like right here, here, and here. This is for me teaching. Journals are in stock. Watercolors are in stock. The image transfer kit is on its way. I apologize. Um, I have just been working my keister off. So that is everything that is happening in my little neck of the woods. Somebody asked the other night when I painted with mixed media. That was on Wednesday night. I already mailed it. She bought it. I mailed it. Asked if those were metallic paints. The paints I was using was just the media line. So they do have metallic paints in the media line, but I prefer the extreme sheen. What's the difference? That's metallic. These are the media paints. So that answers that question, I believe. Tea Time with Tracy is all about just spending and starting my day with you guys doing something creative. I'd like to up doing these and answering questions that I get through the week. Sorry, I don't know why my hair is this poofy. I think I answered it. I haven't placed any new orders, new products, but I will be doing that probably while I'm in Orlando. It gives me some time. The media paints are phenomenal, and my brushes are coming today. I know. I know tassels. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. The media paints are phenomenal, full of pigment, different than your typical craft paint in that they don't have those binders and fillers in it, and they're more fluid, and they work great. Um, the brushes, yes, restocked those. They came just in time. So I'm super happy about that. Today, I did pull out a Strathmore journal, little, compact. I love stuff like this that fits in a bag. Yes, this exact bag will go to travels with me. So I did this. Good morning, Denise. Hope you made it back safe. So this one is watercolor, 140 pound, 8 by 5.5. Yes, you could. Somebody asked me, can you paint the other way? You can paint any way you want. Okay. It's your journal, and you'll paint like you want to. Um, that's I know a lot of lefties like the binding at the top, so I know that. I know that for a fact. So what am I going to do today? Pull out a set of watercolors. My goodness, I don't know what I'm feeling. Soft and light, bold and beautiful. Geez, look at this palette. Matches what I'm wearing. This is the Odyssey set. You know what I forgot yesterday was a spray bottle. And you know why? My spray bottle disappeared. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, here it is. Found it. Good morning, everybody. So I have this philosophy that with a limited amount of supplies, my 5 basic supplies are an art journal. I prefer mixed media or watercolors, brushes, a brush. I can do mostly everything I do with a 6 round brush, some painter's tape, permanent black Sharpie, ultra fine and fine, get a dual tip, watercolors. So that doesn't mean I can do mixed media projects. It means That's my 5 basic supplies. But yes, I love acrylic paints. I love gesso. I love matte medium. I love all the things. I typically do create in water-based items, acrylic, watercolors. I'm not an oil painter, but I have used like oil pastels. Wyletta, oh, I love that name. Wyletta, I love that name. Said, seeing you makes me happy. Thank you. That's so sweet. Denise said, all good here. Love those direct flights. I was going to say to you, Denise, I don't know if you went direct. I don't know if they still have it. From RDU to San Diego, they have a direct flight through Breeze Airways. It's so great. It's so great. I hope they still have it because I'm going to want to go to San Diego in a month or so. Cheers. For those who are wondering, I am drinking the Irish tea that Lisa with 2 S's gave me. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I'm painting right now, but if somebody would like to purchase this journal, you absolutely can. It's the cost of the journal plus shipping, and the painting will be for free when I'm live. I enjoy doing that. It has been great. So there you go. Painter's tape. I don't know what I'm doing. Jennifer, I like to make everybody's life so easy. And those 5 basic supplies have what gotten me through a lot. The good times, the bad times. I do have a starter kit. I need to restock those, but I'm working on mass producing a starter kit at the moment. So I've just kind of taken a little time to. It's funny because like even my brushes, people asked the difference between my brushes and say other brushes. Okay, I don't know other brushes, but I was explaining over the weekend the brushes that I sell. I have 3 sets. One is curated for acrylics, one's curated for watercolors, and the other one is like stencils and detailer. So here's the thing about my brushes, which probably could make a little eye contact on this one. I didn't make my brushes. My name is not on them. I'm a Dynasty artisan, meaning Dynasty has selected me to be one of their artists, represent their products. They supply me with brushes, but I also am a retailer for them because I do have an online shop. So many a time you'll see artists, and I'm not saying anything about any other artist brushes because I haven't used any. I haven't used any brushes outside of Dynasty. Could be 10 years, 8 years, 10 years. So the thing is this, many companies come, for example, manufacturers in China, overseas, they've come, we'd love to get you a paintbrush set, put your name on it. We'll make them whatever the color you want them to be. I try the products. I always try. I'm not going to sell something I don't know, use, or love. And so I've tried them, and then I have some of the same Dynasty brushes that I've had. If you take care of them, they take care of you, and they last for a really long time. So I've done it. I have ordered the brushes. I've looked at prototypes, seen my logo. It looks amazing. Put them in a cute bag. I can sell them for probably cheaper. Okay. But then I went to Dynasty and I said, these are my top brushes. Because I also used to like pick out brushes for other retailers and they'd call it the Tracy Weinzapfel set. Some of you guys told me you had ordered and done it that way. No matter what, it's fantastic, but I don't want to stock 5,000 paintbrushes. I have to enter them in the shop individually, photos, description, all the things. And also, it's just really hard when you, as an artist, are trying to follow along and use the brushes that I know, use, and love. So what I did was I went to we sat down and I said, they said, why don't you curate a few sets? So originally it was 1. Then I was like, but I want a second set for watercolors. The liner brush that is in set 1 and set 2 are different. I don't repeat brushes, so that if you wanted 1 and you wanted 2, you wouldn't have a repeat, and you wanted 3. 3 is like the stencil, I can't feel it. Jennifer said, don't get me wrong, I have 10,000 different supplies. So here's the thing. I always want you to use the supplies you have as well. Don't save them. So I always try to. So here's the third set, and the other set's too far to reach. So what I did was I just curated, made it easy, put them in set 1, 2, 3. I already have set 4 and 5 in my brain of what would be handy. But this way it's super easy, and they're really good quality brushes. They don't have a fancy bag, but they're the same brushes that Dynasty sells on their website. They don't have to go out and change the color of the barrel, add to the cost, put my name on it. None of the things. So we curated, they have my name on them. You'll know. Okay. And then they sit, and so I carry them. Okay. That's how that works. Now, do I ideally want a bunch of products with my name on them? Sure. That'd be great. But if they're not ones that I would say I could take to the grave with me or thereabouts, I don't want to put my name on something I don't firmly believe in. So this was a great partner. This is a great partnership. I continue to partner with them. So I just want to thank you, Dynasty Brush. Anyway, that's my big speech about that. But I'm not putting anybody else. I've never tried anybody. I haven't really tried any other brushes in, I want to say 10 years. I started using them and I was hooked, and they treat me very kindly, and they're made in the USA kind of thing. It's really great. And they're located in the USA. Super easy. Actually friends with the family. So, okay. Should we paint? Just shut up and paint. I'm kidding. All right. So I wet down my watercolors, gave them a 30-second soak. This is the, now by the way, if you are a company and want to come to me and put my name on anything, I don't care if they're bath bombs, go for it. I'm open. Yes, I can be bought. All right. Sorry, I just had to say that. I just had to say that. Go ahead, try me. What is this? This is a 4. I want a 6. I think I left my, oh no, I didn't. There's so many things I would love to put my name on. But really, realistically, Tracy Weinsaffel. Hi, try my new Tracy Weinsaffel bath bombs. Zaps, suds, I don't know. That's not, nothing sketchy about that. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to wet my brush here. Yes, this journal will be available. Okay, I'm just going to wet my brush. I'm going to just, we're just going to play a little bit. Ooh, I don't know what colors I'm using. I'm drinking tea, 5 basic supplies, morning meditation. I would typically set an alarm for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I would just play, which I am. I do create from the space I'm in. For those of you who say you can't control your watercolors, well, I know. I don't know. I'm using the Odyssey set. This is the Odyssey set. Yep, set it at the very beginning. Odyssey, Odyssey, Odyssey. Ooh, I better hurry. I am sitting here playing around, and I want to be able to, okay. This is watercolor paper, so it is going to soak up the paint rather quickly. But I went wet on dry, so I didn't pre-wet the paper because I thought let's do it the opposite way. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Oh, there's some purple in there. There's some pinks in there. Okay, what happens with watercolor? When you get them wet, you reactivate them. So that's going to be fine. Anyway, you're welcome. The journal is a Strathmore 5.5 by 8. Do I have to get every bit of this wet? Nah, I don't need to. I just am playing. I mean, it looks pretty the way it is. Look at how bold. Water bottle. Just some water. Now, I don't want to get this soaking and like where just we start getting a bunch of paint on or just ponding on the sides. I'm just giving it a little swoosh. I'm just blending those colors. Um, maybe you can paint one for me for Oklahoma. Sorry, Loretta. A journal? I missed. Sorry. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. I'm just drying off the brush on this towel off to the side. You know, I love a good time. Need a fan brush. Oh, I do have a fan brush in that set. Oh, that's my tea. Do not, I repeat, put your, that's a little bit of blue, a little bit of Monica in my life. You know what I need? I want some white paint while I'm here. We're just going to work on the background. If you order a journal, there is an option for that. I would need a note saying bring it, but Loretta, I am nervous I'd forget it. I would just need a note, but I'd be very nervous I would forget it because I have to pack so much. Oh, here it is. I know I have so much on my brain and I should have shipped a lot more stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. Oh, Myra. Oh, this journal is gone. There we go. I'm just having fun. Now, I don't want this to take forever to dry, so if there's any ponding, I'm just drying off my brush. Look at how pretty she is. That was acrylic white paint. Myra, congratulations. I love that reaction. Uh-oh. Aw, man. Splattered into my mug. Oh, well. I really have going into my next two trips a little bit behind the eight ball, which makes me a little nervous because I'm normally more planned out, but I've been concentrating on other things. My mind was on love these colors. This is Odyssey. They're all named after locations, which I truly love. It also matches my shirt. Maui, Rome, Amsterdam, Jordan. I love that. Jamaica. I'm just letting this air dry, by the way. If you're wondering, I don't have a plan. It'll come to, there we go. Let's just let this air dry. Or I could force dry it. And again, any bit of ponding, just wiping off the edges. What happens is typically with watercolor or any paper, it bows in the middle a little bit in the beginning, and then it goes off to the side. So if you have any ponding of water, it's usually on the edges. All you got to do is just dry off your brush, and then that will, or you could just force dry it with a heat gun, but I'm just watching the way it's blending. And I just think that's an absolutely gorgeous background. Like, I don't want to touch it. I want it to dry just the way it is. I love you just the way. Oh, way out of tune. Sorry, kids. So I debated the next challenge to be in this color, but they can't get enough of the paints. I like to order them and have them in stock, but I need a lot. So I'm just going through my brain and seeing what they can do for me. And I should look. If this isn't in stock, I'll order it right away. I'm going to look. I am going to look. I didn't even look before I started. Oh, yes. Well, I have 3 sets, but I will order a bunch. I need to place a very large order again. So go for it. There are 3 sets. My goodness, I love this background. We just painted the galaxy. Okay. I didn't really think about what the top was going to be. I'm putting some thought. A Posca pen will or marker will work on this. I don't know if I have mine handy. Sure, I do. I just put these in stock because I know my liner people. You know, sometimes a liner brush is in your wheelhouse. Sometimes it isn't. So if it isn't, I have them in black and white. I just pulled the whites out. But these are Posca markers. They're acrylic paint in there. I think they work great, but nothing works like a liner brush and acrylic paint. It is just a fact. I know a lot of people say they love gel pens. The Signo, Uniball Signo, I know that's a favorite. Sometimes the watercolors can come up through there because they seep through because it's water-based. So just keep that in mind. This is watercolors are reactivated by water. It's kind of a thing. All right, I am just going to grab a liner brush out because that's the mood I'm in. I'm thinking. I I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm doing leaves. Sometimes I don't know until the mood hits me. I'm coming up to a little point, coming back down. I don't know what I'm doing. Just some leaves. I love how you just flow with the painting. You just let the painting do. I just. What do you think of India inks? I love them. I love them. Uh, However, I had an incident with an India. If you guys follow me in your mixed media way back in the day, 2008, 2009, I was on the internet before the internet was even interneting. It was interneting. It was just very slow, arduous. I finished a painting and spilled India ink all over. So I think I have India ink. I have some. I use it. I just had an incident with it, and it spilled all over my painting. And that was live. So I do like them. I like anything that is permanent based. Dr. Yeah, can't think of the name. Any type of permanent I do love. But again, I love acrylic paint. I love the Wednesday painting. I bought a couple of weeks ago. It was the recreation of another painting. I love it. Thank you, Paula. That's so sweet. I'm glad. A lot of people get them in the mail and say they're even more vivid than when I painted them online, which that is just definitely cool. I don't know how well gold is going to show up on this, but I'm feeling the gold. So if I'm feeling the gold, don't forget to shake your gold. Uh, Don't forget to shake your gold. I downsized a lot of my art supplies when I moved, so I got rid of a lot of things, which kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing. The other thing is I like to pare down what I'm creating with because I know you guys have a lot of supplies, which is fantastic, but I don't, especially if somebody is new and saying, what do I do to get started? And I bring every supply from the kitchen sink out. I feel like that is a little bit daunting. So I am trying to like basically keep things as easy as possible. Easy peasy, light and squeezy. I'm sweating to death. You know why? I didn't turn my air conditioner on. Um, and I'm drinking hot tea. So there we go. Sorry about that. I didn't turn my air conditioner on. So, but if I'm going to buy supplies, I try to keep it as simple as possible. That's it. Ooh, this just seems uh this just seems to like I woke up this morning and I had an idea and it just popped back into my head and it's completely different than this. So I'm kind of cracking up that I go, oh, wait a minute. Now that idea just popped back into my head and I'm doing something completely different. But I want to like now figure out how I can incorporate that in here. See, I just said keep it simple and then I just veer off into veer off land. And remember, this is just a quick, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, okay. You were talking. You were talking. Ooh. It's supposed to cool down in North Carolina this weekend. Whatever that heat wave was that just plowed through. Ooh, you know what? I don't want black. I just changed my mind. Oh, I hope I have it. Watch, now I'm looking for it and I won't find it. It'll really make me. Oh, I found it. I'm just going to try some dioxazine purple. It's going to be very dark, so it's almost going to look black, but there we go. It's not black. So, yeah, it's a little bit of, look at my purple people. My purple people. It's just a little bit of purple. And if you go onto the white, I hope you can see this. Let me go a little closer. Um, oh, I forgot to set my camera up. Man, I like to time lapse these sometimes. They look kind of cool coming to life. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking. Sorry, I will look up and answer questions. I'm just, yes, you know me in a Pyrol Red Heart. They're going to be very small. You're going to hardly see them, but they're there. What is this? Okay, there it is. Okay. They're just faintly in there. Why? Because I am who I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I gotta have 7. I just do. I just do. Let me look. Okay, is there one in here? No. I'm looking. You can hardly see them, but they're making me happy. So, okay. I will bring them out. Is dioxazine purple different than regular purple? Maria, in the paint world, I don't know how I would answer what regular purple is because Decaward, Plaid, any of those golden make 8,000 different purples. So is it different than lavender? Yes. Is it different than, uh, it's just a very deep purple, a very deep purple, very true deep purple. Do you use watercolor tubes? Are there pros and cons? Yes, I do tubes. Tubes are what fill up pans. So there really is no difference other than the companies shake them up really good and they get all the air out of it. So I use tubes a lot. I have tubes and tubes. I have a whole thing of tubed. I have them divided. Yeah, I do. Lots of tubes. Sorry, Penny. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay. Now it's kind of like nail polish when they say nail polish never says red. Of course, I would say this. Your primary colors like primary yellow, cyan, primary magenta, that's what they combine to make all of the colors. You don't have like primary purple. So I always loved when I wear OPI, used to wear red nail polish, and it's the red I wore was I'm not really a waitress. I thought that was cute. So hopefully that answers that question. It is a deep, deep purple. I need a Sharpie or something. You got to be able to see. Oh, look at these. They blend in so well. I can't even see them, but now I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking. I know I had 6 and 7, but I don't see them. Oh, 6. I feel like I had 7. Right there, right there. Are you guys screaming at me to tell me where it's located? Because I don't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, found it. There you go. Okay, I found it. Oh, Penny's birthday was yesterday. Yes, it was. Okay, Now I'm going to take my archival ink. I actually bought these in little sets. This is just called black soot, very similar to black. I'm just going to go around the edge a little bit. I actually debated in going in here, but I'm not gonna. Like, I won't even say because I'm not gonna do it. So why would I mention it? Okay, but I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a vignette. Okay, there we go. Um, and I don't really feel the need to do anything else. I got a little bit of leftover paint. Oops, no. A little more water. Okay, just a little bit. All right, I really am gonna take the tape off of this. Make sure it's all dry. A lot of people ask me if what I seal the watercolors. When they're in my journal, they're safe. They're not exposed to water and dust and all of the things. I don't seal them. You're protecting them through glass, all of that stuff. They do make, it's called Dorland's wax medium. So if you're making bookmarks or something that's going to be exposed, you can put on wax over the top. But in this case, it's going in my book. Maria purchased this, I believe. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I just love the feel of this page. I don't know why. I just do. I love it that it's got a little bit of gold, it's got a little bit of fall, a little bit of summer, got a couple hearts in it. I don't know. Just I like the feel of it. And the other one I have in my brain, I'm going to do later because I have another one that I have to. A few of you are ordering journals with me painting the first page. So I got to do that this weekend. I'm going to be on top of it. All right. I don't know. That wasn't that long to do something a little creative. I don't. Tea with Tracy is just, I'll put this stuff away. I don't need to keep anything. I take pictures of it, of course, and then I'll mail this out to, I think it's Myra who purchased it. I'm going to hold it up. Oh, I'm holding it up to nothing. I mean, that background just screams fun. Anyway, I I could do backgrounds all day long. I really could. Any questions before I go? I think I answered quite a few. Thank you. Myra is going to get this journal, so thank you for buying that. I love that. I love being able to like do something. I love this. Pam said, love the colors. Great. You helped me find the flower. Thank you very much. It's a miracle that I can. I got all this stuff out. Okay. Any questions? I hope you enjoyed. It does feel like summer and a fall transition. I know you guys, I've never thought I was going to be anxious for fall, but this is my first time. Well, not my first time. We moved here in October. So I did really get to experience the fall leaves mid-October, hence the reason I was thinking about the retreat for fall leaves, because that would be great inspiration. Um, so I was really thinking that I get to experience fall, but I really did experience. So it'll be my second fall. And I feel like my art was greatly impacted by moving out east where I do get the holidays and such. So have a have the best weekend. What I would like is to have a very creative and fruitful weekend because I have this weekend, next weekend to photograph the challenge. So I'm on the lookout for a photographer right now, and I'm hoping somebody can assist me with that locally. Yeah. Fall is my favorite time of year. Love all the vivid colors. So, Cheryl, it's funny. I've always been a spring person because in the West, the spring is when, things start to turn green and it's not, it's the summer. It's our fall was so kind of brown, not brown in the not brown in the leaves way, like brown in that everything is dried out and fire danger. So here, everything is lush, and then the leaves turn all the colors. So I'm really excited about that and bringing that to you guys, especially for those of you who do not live in the East. Really cool. It's had a huge impact on my art. I will say that the space in general and just being here. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to do something creative every day, even if it's just 15 to 20 minutes like we did here. And really, I'll try popping in over the weekend. Have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon.